Hey everyone! Let's dive into part 3 of the Classic Survival Horror Framework tutorial and check out some of its cool features. If you haven't checked out the previous parts yet, make sure to watch them as well. That way, you'll get familiar with the other sections of the framework too. Oh, by the way, just wanted to mention something real quick. Some of you might be interested in modern survival horror games. If you're part of the channel, you probably already know that a dedicated framework for this type of game is currently in development. I'll drop a link to one of the videos up top. And if you're watching this in the future, the framework might already be released, so don't miss out on its content. Okay, that's enough. Let's get into the tutorial. The feature we're looking at today is how to play a specific music track in a particular location, say, a storage room, or any other room in your game. Imagine your game starts here, and as soon as the player enters another space, you want a special track to start playing. How do we do that? Super simple. All you gotta do is head over to the Blueprint section under Interaction and drag in the BP music player into your scene. Then, adjust its collision box to match the size of your room exactly. Don't let it go outside the room, but also don't make it smaller. Precision matters here. Once that's set up, all that's left is to assign a music track to it. Just click in the music section and pick your track. Make sure the track is set to loop. There's also a checkbox for "Is monster alert music?" You can ignore this for now. That's only relevant for the monster system, which we'll cover later. And that's it. Simple as that. Now, if you play the game, there's no music yet, but the moment the player enters the next room, the music kicks in beautifully. Step out of the room, and it fades out smoothly. The fade system works perfectly. Next up, Save Interact. How do we use it? Easy. Head over to Interaction again and drag in BP Save Interact into the area you want. Click on it, and in the storage box location, set the spot where you want the box to appear. Don't worry about being exact for now, you can tweak it later. Then, select your camera switcher for the room, go to the Details panel, scroll to Save Interact, and assign your BP Save Interact to it. Click on your Save Interact, give it a name like Storage Room, and check the Storage Box option. Done. Now you have a Save Interact actor in your scene and the box where the player can save the game. One important thing, make sure you have one BP storage box anywhere in your game world. Doesn't matter where. It updates based on the location you set in Storage Box location. Any model you place there will update automatically. If we test it now, boom! The storage box shows up exactly where we want it. If you want to add another BP Save Interact in a different room, you can. For example, let's place one here. The new storage box will contain the same contents as the previous one, but will spawn in the new room. When the player enters this room, the storage box location updates automatically. All you need to do, click on the camera switcher, assign the Save Interact, click your BP Save Interact, and give it a name. Play the game, and you'll see the storage boxes with your saved items. You can pick up an item in the first room, store it in the box, then go to another room with a storage box and retrieve it. Everything works seamlessly. And that's it! The next thing I want to cover is something super important, and that's the cutscene player. If you go into the cinematic blueprints, you'll find the cutscene player there. That's the part I want to talk about. This section is long, but in this video, I just want to cover the basics. The first steps, how to get a simple cutscene running in your game, and how to use the cutscene player so it integrates smoothly with gameplay. The first thing you need to do is create your cutscene. I'll quickly whip one up here. Alright, so the next thing we need to do after creating our cutscene is bring the cutscene player into the room, basically, wherever you want the cutscene to play. Let's say this spot works perfectly. Now, if you want the player to teleport somewhere after the cutscene, you can use the player teleport location, but for now, we don't use it at first try. Next, we need to set up a new cutscene type. So, we go into the blueprint, database, create a new type, and let's call it test1. Then, we assign our cutscene to test1. We also need to check the duration of the cutscene. Is this cutscene for a monster encounter? No, so we don't check that box. Same goes for the monster spawn location, we don't need it right now. Do we want the player to teleport after the cutscene ends? Not in this case. But if you do, you can check that box and set the exact teleport location and rotation. For now, we're good. Next step, go into the cutscene player. Our sample, Test 1, is here. All we need to do is copy the sample and paste it below, so it becomes Cutscene Test 1. Then, we connect it to Test 1. Inside Create Level Sequence Player, we assign our cutscene. And done! That's all we need to do. Now, if we play the game, the cutscene will play, and once it's finished, the gameplay continues seamlessly. Let me show you one more thing. Teleporting the player after the cutscene ends. Suppose we want the player to move forward a bit while the cutscene plays. After the cutscene ends, we need to update the player's location. So, click on the cutscene player, set the player teleport to where the player ended up, and check Teleport after cutscene ends. If we test it now, you'll see the player moves forward exactly as we set. The player's position updates along with the cutscene. And that's it for this part of the tutorial. You've just learned how to play music in specific rooms, set up save interacts, and create basic cutscenes that flow right into your gameplay. Make sure to practice these steps in your own project, and don't be afraid to experiment. This is where the fun begins. If you enjoyed this video, check out the previous parts so you don't miss anything, and stay tuned for the next one. Keep building, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.